The breakthrough. That's what you can title the next chapter of your life. The vision, the message that you've been looking for, the answers that you have needed, the clarity that you have lost. The fog clears, and then you see what's actually there, and then you know how to move. That's what you've actually been praying for. It's not the things, it's the energy. It's not just the finance. It's a long term growth, it's an identity, it's a vision for life. Okay? You've had Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the certain type of survival that really affects who you are. It makes you lose who you are. Been there. It could be poverty we experience. It could also be spiritual poverty that we experience where our souls just don't feel fed. But we still find ourselves trying to win at all costs. And the cost is ourselves. The cost is our sanity. The cost is no matter what win you find in this space, it will never be enough. It will leave just as quick as it came. You prayed. I don't know what the words were or what the realization was, but something was different in this clearing that just took place. Okay, Ace of Swords. Something was different. I'm just getting spirits around you being like, yes, 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 that's it. You got it. You got it. It's this energy that I'm almost seeing like a doorway opening up and you found the right key. That's what it was. You were manifesting almost the wrong thing or looking in the wrong space almost. Um, there was a shift there. And that's the reason why you're being moved to success. The success had to come from a realization of self. This King of Swords in reverse is interesting energy. The breakthrough was you trying to win in a way that was not aligned with you or in a way that was not who you really are, who you were meant to be. Your manifestations might be a lot more powerful right now as you manifest more like identities that align with you. How do you want to be feeling? How do you want to, what energy do you want to embody? Ask spirit to move you to those spaces. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. This King of Swords in reverse is interesting because he becomes very uptight or wound up about things that don't actually matter because you lose yourself, right? You're realizing I'm trying to control things, but the deeper parts of that is there's this side of me that is ready to let go. It's ready to clear. Okay? It's ready to be uprooted, ready to be removed. But in that space, it's so uncomfortable to let go that we tend to push even harder, right? We think, oh, well, surely the answer is working harder, doing more, but it's actually doing less. This card, this type of transformation, is one of the hardest cards, I think, harder than the Tower. And the reason I think that is because transformation requires a lot of faith that on the other side of planting this seed is a breakthrough. 444 on my timer. Transformation is difficult because you start thinking on the other side of me planting this seed is a garden. It's going to require a lot of faith, but it's going to happen. Um, in this space here, you see in the Five of Pentacles, this tree doesn't have a lot. It reminds you of that tree from Charlie Brown. You know what I'm talking about? The Christmas tree, and it's small and little, and you're like, oh man, I need more, I need more, I need this big thing, I need this big thing, but it wasn't the tree. It was a shift in your vision that was needed. It was a shift in where you were looking to find that sustenance. The wealth that they found at the end of that movie or whatever was all of the people that were around them. And I think that's kind of the type of breakthrough you're about to see in your life. The breakthrough was you've been trying to fit yourself in a puzzle that you couldn't possibly fit yourself into. You're like a genie trying to fit yourself into a lamp. It doesn't make any sense. You trap yourself there. Spirit's like, I could give you that, but it will never be enough. Now, if you said, Spirit, move me to the space of what it feels like to be satisfied, Spirit, move me to satisfaction, move me to that. That's how I'm trying to be. I'm trying to wake up satisfied. I'm trying to wake up with pride in myself. I'm trying to wake up feeling like, yes, I am clear. I feel empowered. I feel like I've got my authority. I feel like I have learned myself. I have integrity with myself. What is that space? What does that you look like? That's where your manifestations are going to start shifting. It's in letting go of the things outside of you. That control that you've been trying to have is always going to be dependent on what's outside of you. But what happens when things come and things go? What happens? There's never stability. You're never going to be balanced in that space. There will always be a need for more. Spirit can provide more. But ask yourself for a moment, what are you actually looking for? I think when it comes to readings, I will hear this message or this download of like, oh, you better come correct. Don't ask me a false question. I know what you're looking for. You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy that Spirit see. They know you better than you might be willing to admit. You're asking for the things. You need to be asking for the energy, the discipline, the passion, the focus, the vision, the insight, the ideas, the energy of success, the ability to let go and release, the transformation itself. That's what you need, because those will be permanent. That energy will always be with you. That's the kind of energy you're needing to ask for. Hang on. Spirit, what will this shift bring on the other side of this shift? Ooh, and it moves fast too. It moves fast. It's like a breakthrough that you needed. Somewhere in the dark, somewhere in that defeat, you realize, what the heck have I been fighting for all this time? Let me release these fists and let Spirit move me then. 8 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. You are being moved to a legacy, to true wealth, to true wholeness. I was like channeling earlier. I kept thinking of I was talking with my siblings. I kept thinking of the Carters. What's that song? Ape Shit by the Carters. You are entering a dynasty. You are entering a legacy. You are inheriting something powerful from your ancestors. But you have to have the right key. The key is your vision. The key is who you are. The key is things that you need to embody. When you say, Spirit, move me, be careful what you ask for, because they're going to move you fast. 8 of Wands is very, very fast. Very fast. So it's like, all right, bet. Your life is going to speed up all of a sudden. And you're going to realize, wow, all of these things that were holding me back. 9/11 on my clock. 9/11/119 might be a sign. 9 of Wands at the back or the bottom of the deck. You're going to be moved fast. And you're going to be moved on the right path. And you're going to be happy about this path. 927 on my clock as well. You're going to be happy about it. It's going to give you energy. It's going to give you the authority you're looking for. That's what's shifting.